Hi, Andrés.
Good morning, Anna.
So today we have released the year-end results for 2022, including the fourth quarter. How would you summarize the quarter?
Well, we had a very strong quarter and a very strong end to the year. We replaced a very strong fourth quarter in 2021 with an even stronger fourth quarter in 2022, with full year cash revenues growing by 11%, quarter-on-quarter revenues growing by 12%, led by all segments, but in particular, portfolio investments and strategic markets. With regard to portfolio investments, we continued our outstanding collections performance despite the difficult macro environment, with 111% of underwriting forecasts in the fourth quarter, 108% for the full year. In strategic markets, in particular, Italy and Greece not only outperformed their own expectations, but outperformed all of our other markets. In CMS, we continue to see the inflows of important industrial invoices and have yet to see the real inflow, which we expect, and I'll probably comment on in a few minutes, the inflow of material greater volumes of higher margin financial claims. And then finally, a stat which I'm practically most proud of all the ones that we have here at Intrum. During 2022, we helped 4 million consumers pay off their debt with us and reintegrate into financial society.
That's really strong, actually. Though we have a tough macroeconomic environment out there and a geopolitical insecurity, it's the war in Ukraine, it's inflation, etc. How does all this affect Intrum?
It's a very good question. It is quite difficult right now in the macroeconomic and microeconomic climate. The consumer's under tremendous pressure with the increase in interest rates, with the increase in energy costs. As we published at the end of last year in our consumer payment report, 1 out of every 3 Europeans has missed a bill payment in the last year, and 1 out of 3 expect to miss another payment in the next 12 months. Not surprisingly, that has knock-on effects to the financial industry, where over the last 2+ years, stage 2 loans those are loans that have a recognized material increase in credit risk, have increased from 1.2 trillion to 1.9 trillion, practically 10% of all loans in Europe. And then in 2022, we saw a practically doubling of the household cost of borrowing, which has yet to filter into these numbers. So it's a very, very complicated time for the consumer and for our financial system. But this is where Intrum shines. This is where our multi-market integrated business model, we're in 24 markets, we're in 2 fundamental businesses, shines. During 2022, we increased our commercial wins with new clients by 36% compared to 2021, with major wins with Sainsbury's in the UK, Crédit Agricole in Italy, and Vattenfall here in Sweden. And we continue to see the increase in demand for our services, and we expect that to really accelerate during 2023. And by the end of 2023, we believe that there's going to be the beginning of a multi-year significant opportunity for our investment business.
And last week, you were confirmed as the CEO and President and CEO of Intrum. One important part of your assignment is to strengthen and further speed up the commercial development. What priorities do you foresee are most crucial to succeed?
Yes, my priorities in leading Intrum can be categorized broadly into 2 areas. I want to simplify and focus our activities, and I want to grow and transform our business. And I have 4 immediate initiatives. Number 1, organization and footprint. We're going to organize ourselves and focus on servicing and investing. Servicing on behalf of third-party clients and investing our own capital and potentially third-party capital. There, we're also going to rationalize and focus our geographic footprint, where we've categorized our geographies in 2 ways. There are the markets which we call franchise markets, which is where we have a significant portfolio investment business and a very significant, in many cases larger, third-party servicing business. There we want to be the absolute leader in each one of these markets, and that's Northern, Middle, and Southern Europe. Then we have Eastern European, more investment-led, where we have predominantly a portfolio investments business, very limited third-party servicing business, where we view our presence there as tactical. And we will monitor it over time to ensure that our infrastructure and our physical presence there is commensurate with our investment activity. Second, value chain extension. We want to do more with our clients across different areas. We are being already drawn into earlier arrears, helping banks deal with clients before they go into the non-performing loan category. We've already seen this, and we've gotten significant mandates in Italy and Spain. We expect that demand to increase across our entire footprint. And also late stage, where we have REOs, for example, foreclosed real estate. These are services that we have in selected markets, predominantly in the south of Europe, where we expect to actually be able to deliver these services to a broader set of clients across our entire footprint. The third part is client and customer-centric approach. During 2023, we're going to roll out some very significant technological developments. They're going to allow us to stay closer, meet the needs, and provide a higher level of service and communicate better with all our clients. And then finally, capital partnership, where we're going to take the first steps during 2023, and we've initiated a process of seeking a capital partner to invest systematically alongside Intrum in taking the first steps in building our investment business into a broader asset management business.
So talking about future and the route ahead, what are you most excited about now in your new role?
Well, first off, I'm privileged and honored to have been chosen as the ongoing CEO at Intrum. I think the Intrum plays an important role and has a very significant presence in all of our markets. But despite all our past achievements, despite our terrific performance as I've described today, I see tremendous room for improvement to do things better for all of our stakeholders, for our employees, for our shareholders, as well as for our clients and customers.
Thank you, Andrés.
Thank you, Anna.